Hi everyone. Are you in a new environment or having intention to relocate to a new environment? If the answer is yes, this video is obviously for you. In this video, I'll be inspiring you on some things you need to watch out for, do, not to do, to assist in you adjusting to that new environment. This is Master P Entertainment Channel, where we inspire awareness with bits of entertainment whenever it is necessary. Please do well to like, share, follow, or subscribe, and comment. Thank you. Now, when you find yourself in a new environment, you should know that some things you need to watch out for. Some things you need to do and not to do, because each environment is unique in its own. Each environment has its own culture, vibes, norms, do's and don'ts. So when you find yourself in that environment, the thing you need to do first is to study the do's and don'ts. You could always do this even before arriving at that new environment. See if you could get one or two things about the culture, the norms, do's and don'ts, what and what is not obtainable, as this will help you hit the ground running in your new environment. What do I mean by new environment? A new environment could be you moving or relocating from continent to continent, country to country, state to another state, county to county, or even in the same state or the same area. It could mean change of job. Now, these are different environments because each environment has its own unique structure, its own unique vibe, norms, ways of doing things, because there are obviously different set of persons there, different people with different character, different behaviors, and different ways of doing things. So like I said, before getting into that environment, or if you have found yourself there, you need to first study, watch out how things are being done, and I know you could still learn along the way. So in the process of trying to learn why you are there are some things that you should watch out for, and I categorize them into two. One of those things that you need to watch out for, the personal things, which I called manner of approach. Now, manner of approach to situations, manner of approach to people, manner of approach to work. You need to watch out for this. And when I mean manner of approach, I mean three different things under this manner of approach. One is your tone of words, your tone of how you approach things. Two is your body language, which could be gesticulation. Three is choice of words. These are very important when you arrive or when you find yourself in a new environment. Now, what am I talking about? For example, some people, some culture, or where you might be coming from, when you want to make a point, when you want to present your case, when you are aggrieved or not happy, or you want to vindicate yourself, you might want to raise your voice. Sometimes you want to point fingers at some people just in form of warning not to cross your line, or not to do things that are not good to you. You know what I mean? So all of these could be different in a new environment. For example, in Western world like in the UK, raising your voice, gesticulating or pointing at people, not using the right words could mean a lot. And they know what we call verbal assault, and this is a criminal offense. So even if you are aggrieved, even if you are not happy, even if you want to make points or vindicate yourself, you could still do it politely. And this is where I am going to. Because I've seen or heard where people want to make points or want to vindicate themselves, they start raising voice, they start raising their tone, and this could mean a lot. So this will mean people see you as being aggressive. This might not be you being aggressive because of the culture or where you are coming from or the uniqueness of where you are coming from, but because it's a new environment, which I said you need to study to know how to approach it, you might be seen as someone that is aggressive. This could dent your image, this could dent your reputation. So using the right body language, tone, and choice of words are very, very important in this regard, especially when you live abroad, Western world. I'm going to give you an example of using the right choice of words. Regardless of the manner you present it, as long as you have used wrong words, it's going to mean a lot, and this could cause you your job, put into problem in that your environment. Now, I'm going to give an example in this regard. This is not exclusive, but just to give you a bit of what I mean by the right choice of words. One of the places I worked, these three persons, I'm going to use them as analogy. Person A, B, C. Now, A sat on the chair, B sat on A's lap. Now, it happened that A was of a smaller stature to B. Then C said something. Do you want to break A's leg? Jokingly and smiling. And all of a sudden, B became explosive. And if not that it was curtailed, it would have led to a lot of things. Now, what am I talking about? Now, B read meaning to it, saying, you mean I am fat. Now, where you might be coming from, like for example in Africa, when you see someone is fat, it really might not mean anything, depending on how you present it. Like I said, this person said it jokingly. He didn't say fat anyway, but this person read me to the meaning, you mean I'm fat, to break someone's leg. And in the UK, for example, people don't like, especially females, don't like when you say they are fat. It's offensive, it's embarrassing. So they don't like it. Because this person don't understand the culture at that point in time, don't know that these words I'm using is not the right word to use, even though I was joking, or just to make everyone feel at home. But then it led to another thing. Who could have you know what I mean? So that is what I mean by using the right choice of words. Aside this, I want to say one thing more. Misconception and misinterpretation. Now, what am I talking about? Cultures, norms are different, are unique for different people and different environments. For example, in the UK, it's like a norm, it's like a culture, especially in a workplace. The female, when they see you, they smile. So say hi, good morning, they smile. And if you are not careful, you can misinterpret it if you are not used, or if you are not studied or known what is obtainable in that environment. For example, in Africa, when a lady or female smiles at you, you could interpret it as being the lady getting along with you, or maybe trying to be a friend. But here is almost opposite, because it's like a norm. So because you have not been able to study or know what's obtainable, you might misconcept or misinterpret it, and this could land you into a big trouble. And also, especially when you're at work, note that you should mind your boundary. Even when someone, especially when someone brings an issue to you, you should mind how you approach it. This also has to do with choosing the right words. Now, I'll give you another example just to let you understand what I'm talking about all of this. There was a place I worked as well. There was this person A and this person B. do are like friends, because for person A to bring her personal issues to be a male, that means they have been, friends and talking. Then this A told B that I have not been in a relationship for a very long time, for almost 6 months. This, and that. And B said something which was actually not out of context, but because A read meaning to it, this A went back to the management and reported B and called it S harassment, if you know what I mean. S harassment. And this led to a lot of investigation, who would have made the guy lose his job if not because people knew that this person is not actually like that. And they gave, they talked and gave, how the thing went. And this guy's job was spared, but his image, his identity has been dented one way or the other, because this person passed his limits and not using the right words at that point in time. All I've said is not exclusive, but just to give us a hint of what we should watch out for, what we should do when we find ourselves in a new environment, or when we have plans to move or relocate to a new environment, as this will help us hit the ground running. Like I always say, what you don't know is your boss. Ignorance is never an excuse. And I will leave these words of the wise with you, which says, look before you leap. If this video is any useful at all to you, please do well to like, share, subscribe or follow, and comment. Thank you, and I will see you in my next video.